Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome, hello and hi. I am an avid book buyer and I cannot help myself, whether it be in Waterstones, WH Smith, The Works, on Vinted, whatever it is, even TikTok to be honest, I'm gonna buy it. So I'm gonna go through, this is a very big book haul since my last one I did, oops. So make sure you grab a drink, grab a snack and get cozy and let's just dive straight in. So the first book I got is this Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. Really sorry I'm about to butcher his names. This one I actually got off Vinted and it had already been not annotated but like marked, and the lady didn't actually offer to take them out, but I've had one before, the lady offered to take them out. But I love to see what other people annotate. I think it's just so interesting. I don't know if she wrote in like a little key, like are they different colours for a reason? They are, she's not wrote about it. I have no idea what this book's about basically, other than that it's a fantasy and I think it's like witches, and I'm intrigued. To be honest, the cover really sold me on that, so excited about that. Next we have Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I want to say it's like the Callaway series or something like that. I think this is quite a long series, but the books aren't like super long, and I have also got some of the next series books too, which I will get through. Don't you worry. This one I actually got off Vinted, which is why it's got a little mark there. Sometimes Vinted you just pick and choose. I prefer to read like a physical book rather than a Kindle. I do like my Kindle, but I do prefer a physical book, which is why I prefer to have that in my hand. This is the first in the series, I believe, and I think this one is like a friends to lovers, fake dating type scenario. I think they're all set in like college as well. Fake dating is not my best, it's not my favourite trope, but apparently this series is really good, so I really wanted to read it. My favourite BookTokers, Mariana and Larry, love this. So then I got Still Beating by Jennifer Harman. I have heard good things about this book. I think it basically is the female main character and the male main character, who is her sister's fiance, end up getting kidnapped and they're like chained together, and I don't know if they like hate each other, or I think it's like I don't know if like they hate each other, but I think there's like some animosity there, and then obviously they're chained together, so they sort of have to maneuver being kidnapped and trying to escape whilst being chained together, and it just sounds right up my street, to be honest. Then going in with the same author, this book is actually massive. Jennifer Harman, this is older, this is an age gap romance. I think this is best friend's dad, so I've heard good things about this book and I'm quite excited. Like, it is a hefty book, like it's just over 400 pages, but it's a big book and it's one of those floppy books. Then I've got Insatiable by Lee Rivers. This is part of the Edge of Darkness trilogy and I have heard good things about these books. I know you've got like the Little Stranger Little Liar series in with that, and I can't remember what the other one's called, but apparently these series, or like this world, is amazing. Like, I think it's a dark romance and apparently it's going to like be breaking you but also be like amazing at the same time, and from the sounds of it it's like an enemies to lovers, which, you know, I love. Then I got When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. The Works put stickers, like price stickers, on their books and they're really hard to get off, and I tried to get it off and clearly it's not, so at some point I'm gonna have to try and rip that off. But I have heard really mixed reviews about this book. Some people absolutely loved it and some people absolutely hated it, so I am scared but also intrigued. It's dragon riders, fae, all that jazz, so I literally can't wait. Like, dragons is probably like my favourite fantasy thing, and at this moment I've not read any fae stuff, so I am intrigued. It's going to mix two fantasy series by the sounds of it, and yeah, let me know if anyone's read this. What did you think of it? Let me know. Then I got Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This one is one I have been debating to pick up for a while. I keep hearing about it and I really wasn't sure, but when I saw it in WH Smith the other day, I read the blurb because I thought, oh, let me just see if it takes my fancy, and it did, hence why it's in my hand. But from what I gather, these two are like, I don't know if they're writers, but they write letters, and basically her letter ends up in his hand somehow, and from the letter they form like an unbreakable connection that is apparently gonna like seal their fate. Nothing's ever gonna come between them, no war, no beast, no body. So I'm intrigued. I think there is a second one. I don't know if it's out already or if it's coming out next year, but I am intrigued about this. This could be either a flop or an amazing book. Then I got these two books. So we've got Destructively Mine and Dishonestly Yours by Krista and Becca Ritchie. So these are the ones that did the like Addicted to You that I was talking about, the Calloway sisters, I think is what people called the series. And I think this is like the next lot of the same sort of series though. And I'm basically going to be going into these blind because I have no idea what is it about. I just know that the other series is really good by these sisters, so I really wanted to read them, and they had both, so I bought both. Next we have Obsession by Eva Marks, and it says no one touches what's his. Obsessed. Do you know, I actually didn't hear about this book. I saw this on Vinted, and the title actually grabbed me. Obsession. I was like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, huh? I'm listening, keep going, I'm obsessed already. Let me read the blurb to you guys. I obsess over her, protect her, and when she needs me, I'd kill for her. Soon she'll see that, so will her enemies. My goddaughter, goddaughter, is everything to me. I was her dad's best friend, which means I have no business wanting her the way I do. She's too sweet, too innocent for someone like me, so I walked away after her parents died, but I didn't go far. I stalked her from the shadows, and it's a good thing I did. That's how I found out her so-called friends planned to rob her of her virginity and her inheritance before killing her. They won't get the chance. Every one of them about to face this masked serial killer for the first and last time. I'll take them down one by one because no one touches what's mine, and make no mistakes, Darlene Pierce is mine. Sorry, if there ever was a blurb to draw me in, this is the one. Dad's best friends, just like an age gap type thing, a forbidden romance, if you will. I don't even know if it's going to be a romance. And he's obsessed with her. Like, he is so obsessed with her, and I'm assuming he's gonna unalive someone for her. Like, that is my guess. Cannot wait. This is right on my street. Then we have The Rose Bargain. I actually got this one off TikTok. This is by Sasha Payton Smith. I have heard so many good things about this book. Like, I've seen so many people talking about it, and it sounds so fun. So from what I've heard, people say it's like a Bridgerton meets like the Hunger Games type thing almost. So it's like, I guess, is it like the Hunger Games? I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's like trial type things. But basically, so as in like Bridgerton, they have the seasons where they go in and they obviously like want to marry someone. And like you can ask the Queen for something, like you can bargain. So she can take like the tip of your finger for like a beautiful singing voice, or like your fondest memory for like like a really good sense of humour, or like something like that, like a finger, like an actual finger to be able to play the piano well, something like that. But this year's is slightly different because her Fae son, I want to say, so like the Fae Prince is basically in the running. But I think the thing is, if you go in the running for him, you can't go for anyone else, and if he doesn't choose you, then I think you get unalived. So that's like the risk that you're going to want to take. But it sounds really good, like being able to give something up for like a trait or like something in return. It just sounds right on my street, and I actually can't wait to read this. And look how pretty this is. This is the hardback, and then inside it's like that, and then it's got like on the back, it's giving me like Beauty and the Beast vibes, almost that type of book. Then I got the newest King of Envy book by Anna Huang. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've not read any of the books in this series, but the new one came out and I had to get it because I had all the others. I've got one book left of her Twisted series, which I absolutely love. So I have high hopes for this, and apparently this series is really good. And this is the special edition. So I know Works had a special edition which was like a dark version, it had like black inside. This is the WH Smith exclusive, so it's got the sprayed edge, so it's like snake skin almost, and then you've got like a snake there, and it is just stunning. This is probably one of the prettiest paperback sprayed edges that I've seen for a while. Yeah, I think each one has like a male main character that's like, I don't know if it's like the is it the 7 deadly sins, like gluttony, lust, like sloth, like something like that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually have no idea what this series is about, but from what people have said, it just sounds like it's a bit of me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and beat you around the bush and tell you some lies you don't want to hear. But I had to complete my collection, that's the only reason I got it. Then I got these 2 books. So these are by Emily McIntyre, and it's Beneath the Surface and Beneath the Hood. This is the 3rd and 4th book in the series. I actually have the first 2 already. I haven't read them yet. But I had to get the other 2 because, you know, to complete the series. And I don't know if you can see that. I think the things like line up. I think. Maybe. I don't know. But the covers are so pretty. It's part of the Sugar Lake series, I think it's called. But like I said, look how pretty the covers are. I think there's like an alternative cover, but this one is stunning. And this guy, he has, I don't know if you can see, but he has tattoos, she has tattoos. Love it. This one's a bit more like girly, pretty boy vibes. Then I got The Never King and the Dark One by Nikki St. Crow. I think there's 4 books in this series, and they're like really small as well. This one is a hit and miss. So I actually read the blurb and it really intrigued me, and then I said to my friend, like, this is what I've got. She unfortunately didn't like it. She didn't like the writing style, I believe it was. But I'm still going to give it a go. I think it's like a retelling of like Peter Pan type thing. So the first one, it says about all the darling women like basically disappear on their 18th birthday, and it has like the Never King, which I'm assuming is like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. And so yeah, it actually says here it's a dark retelling of like a dark romance of Peter and Wendy. I think this one is, it sounded like there was going to be like a feud between 2 brothers, but I'm not sure. And then this one is so Vicious Lost Boys is the series, and this one is it says it's a dark reimagining of Peter and Wendy. So I suppose all of it's like that. But this one has the Captain Hook in it, it says. So I'm really intrigued about the series. Like I said, they're only small, so I feel like they're just going to be like 215 pages roughly. That's going to be easy to get through, fly through it. Then we got these books by Dylan Page. So there's Torment Part 1 and Part 2, and I think there is one more in the series. These ones are from Vinted, so they're actually like tabbed still. The second one is tabbed, I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't look like as much as the first one. Maybe they didn't enjoy the second one, I don't know. From the first book, it is like a stepbrother like romance, and I think this book is meant to like break your heart and be really sad, but so like pray for me. But I love a taboo romance. Like, I don't want actual incest. Like, I don't actually want like your actual brother and stuff. But like a stepbrother, or like, I don't know, like I read Credence, like a step uncle in law, like, or uncle in law. I don't really know what it is. I don't mind that. Foster, I can deal. Then, oh, this one's heavy. This is The Awakening As Told by the Boys, which is the first one, but I think it's like the prequel of the first one. So from what I can gather, it's the first one but told in the boys' point of view. And then I also got the book 7. These are actually massive, guys. Book 7, which is Heartless Sky, because this is one I didn't have. I have got quite a few of the others. I haven't read any of them yet. My friend is begging me to start them. It's such a big world because it has the spin-off series, like a few spin-offs, and I don't know if I'm like ready for it, but I might just start the first one just to see how I go. But yes, I got these basically to add to my collection. The Zodiac Academy is such a big world, like, because you have the spin-off series, you've got like the Dark Fae one, and I think there's like a wolf one too. So yeah, it's a very big world. It's a very big commitment, but apparently the books are so good and so worth it. And my friend basically said that on one of them, there's like a ward on the room, or like some sort of spell on the room, and basically when she walks in, her clothes burn off. Sorry. And there's so many different tropes, like professor student, I don't even know what else, but rattle mystery. So I think there's something for everyone there, as long as you like fantasy. Then I got Happy Place by Emily Henry. This one's actually off Vinted as well. The cover is boring. so, you know, keep your dust jacket on. I haven't actually read I haven't actually read an Emily Henry book yet. I did buy 3. I think I bought 3 in my last book haul, because I know everyone loves a bit of Emily Henry, so I'm excited to see what's going on. I think she has a new one out that like not a lot of people love, so I think I'm going to give that one a miss. But apparently the ones that I did buy, I think I bought Beach Read, You and Me Vacation and Book Lovers, I want to say, and then obviously this one, apparently those are like the best ones that people loved. So we'll see though, we'll see how I get on. I might do it for like a video of reading Emily Henry, but we'll see. And this is the newest one. I actually got these today. It's the 4 Horsemen series, so obviously it's about the 4 Horsemen. So we have Pestilence, War, Famine and Death. Yeah, they just sounded pretty good, like the 4 Horsemen. And also the covers, let me show you the individual covers. So this is Pestilence, so like the crown and the arrows, like it's really pretty. Then we've got War, and oh my god, like how stunning. Then we have Famine, which is probably like my second favourite maybe. Like I feel like the covers get prettier as the books go on as well. And then we've got Death, which is probably my favourite. Like it's probably like the one with the least amount going on, but I just love pink, and it's like the pink with the skull, and it's just, yeah, I'm really, oh, those were on Vinted, and I'm really excited about that, to be honest. I've got like 2 whole massive piles next to me. Then I've got The Queen of Nothing, Holly Black. This was just to add to my collection, so this is part of the Cruel Prince, or like the Wicked King, whatever one that is. So basically I just needed to add to my collection of that. I think it's like a fantasy series. Then we have Mercy by Sarah Kate. This is to add to my series, so it's part of the Salacious Players Club. So I think like the main characters, or like one half of the main characters, are part of like ownership of a like spicy sexy club type thing. And the one I've read at the moment, or read so far, is Praise, and I absolutely loved that one. And this was the only one I didn't have. And yeah, these are really, really easy books. They're quite small. They're very, very easy to get through. Like if you're after something like that's a good, fun vibe, like spicy time, like these are really easy to get through. Then I got Unwanted by Mia Sheridan. Like I bought this because I saw it and it was in my TBR. But I added all of Mia Sheridan's books right when I was first starting like my TBR book list, and now like thinking about it and what I've read, I don't know if they're going to be my taste, but yeah, we'll see. But apparently Archer's Voice is one of her best ones. But yeah, basically I just bought this because I saw it, it was in my TBR. So then I've got Bad Little Bride by Megan Brandy. And this is part of the Girls of Grayson series. I have the first one, and I thought, oh, because I've got the first one, I need to buy the second one, because basically I'm one of those people that if I need to buy the whole series, even if I haven't read the whole series. But also like the covers really, really pretty, so that like drew me in. I think this is like an enemies to lovers. She's gonna marry her dad's enemy, basically, because I think she's sort of like fed up of being second best in everything. Then we have The Right Move by Liz Tomford. This is the second book in the Windy City series, sports romance. I have the other 3 books, and for the life of me I could not find the second book anywhere. Literally every single store I went in had all the other 3, but never this book. So I'm finally glad that I can add it to my collection. Like I said, sports romance, and the new one's actually, I think it's actually just come out today, which is Rewind It Back. So obviously I needed to read this so that I can able to buy the other one and read that one. And apparently this is amazing. Apparently the first one is not as good, but the rest of them are 10/10. Then I got My Dark Prince by by Parker S. Huntington and LJ Shen. I have read a few of LJ Shen's books and I absolutely love them. This is the 3rd in this series, the newest one out. I've got the other 2. So again, I don't know if like a theme appearing, but I need to basically have the whole collections even if I haven't read the books. I've just got issues, guys. Then we have Between Desire and Denial by Shane Rose. And this is, from what I can tell, is like opposites attract and fake dating trope. So he wants to fake date, so basically win the town over, and she needs help writing her theses. So they form a plan to sort of help each other. She'll fake date him whilst he helps her with her theses, like a bargaining type thing, if you will. This one I've seen mixed reviews about, so I'm not really sure how I feel. I think there's 4 books in the series, but I've only got 1, so do with that what you will. Then we've got The Dark That Hides Us by Andy Darcy Theo. I think this might be the only book by a man that I own. If there's any books I've ever talked about and I'm wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure. This is actually the second book in the series, and I think it's like an Elements type series. It's also sprayed edge. It's got like the fire. I'm really annoyed that they didn't put the sprayed edge on the top and bottom like that. I don't know why, that just bugs me. Basically I bought this because of FOMO. Like 3 of my friends in our little book group, it's like 4 of us, all 3 of them were buddy reading it, and I felt really, really left out, so I bought it because I saw it. But I don't actually have the first book, nor have I read it, so I'm gonna have to try and find that somewhere and read that at some point. Then finally, again, the stickers works like really hard to get off. This is the final book, Riding the High by Paisley Hope. This is the newest one in a cowboy small town type romance. I had the other 2, so I had to buy this one because it came out. Obviously, guys, you see the pattern here, like I don't even need to tell you anymore. But apparently Paisley Hope's books are very, very spicy, and I'm here for it. I love a bit of spice, so I can't wait for this. And also, it's a sprayed edge. The other 2 I have are not sprayed edges though. Like I didn't, but I know that they do them, but they didn't have them when I bought them. I'm really sad, but that's gorgeous. Like, obviously it's like blue all the way around, but I'm excited about this. I love a cowboy romance. Like I have almost, well, I've got one more left of the Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver, and then I think I'm going to be starting Chestnut Springs, which I cannot wait for. But this is definitely, obviously the first one is going on my potential TBR cart for next month. And there we have it, guys. My throat is so dry. I am absolutely talked your bloody face off. I think I was filming for like half an hour, so I'm gonna have to like try and cut that down somehow. And now I have like a massive pile, you can't even see, literally a massive pile next to me, so that I'm gonna have to put away now. Pray for me. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I was trying not to delve into each book too much because A, spoilers, I don't want to spoil any books for you guys, and B, or 2, I don't know why I'm doing 1 and 2, I basically had a lot of books to get through, so I didn't want to like talk your ear off, because your girl can yap. Like, I don't know what she yaps about, but she can chat a lot of shit and just yap until her little heart's content. But thank you for watching. Please join in next time. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Any like book or any video ideas, let me know, and I'll be sure to take them into account and hopefully film them for you guys. Thanks for watching.